Welcome, Virgo, to your love reading for July 19th of 2018. So let's look into what's going on with you for Virgo in love. So overall energy is what we're going to look into. Overall energy for Virgo. So a lot of you are going through a mild separation or breakup. You know, this is usually happening after you are frustrated with somebody, not communicating with them, or that you do communicate with that person, but there's some harsh words being said, and then you two kind of go your separate ways. So, a mild dispute maybe with a soulmate. For some of you out there, you may know that. For you, it just depends. Now, it could be with the water sign. Now, person and energy coming towards you, Virgo. And it seems like that person comes to you to say some things, or vice versa, to reach out, but you might not be wanting to hear what they have to say. And this could be, if this is not, see, it seems like three people could be in the picture for some, and that could be the reason why you two break up, because there's someone interfering. And it could be a water sign, another water sign showing up, but it seems like that person might reach out, to kind of mend the fence, or to get over the fence, to cross it in some way. But you two could kind of have an issue there. And it's almost like if you two go through a breakup, someone else, for some, if you go through a breakup and then it's out in the open, and then someone kind of reaches out to you because they see that you're available, these kind of things. So be careful about that. All right. Now, what is your response to that person maybe reaching out? What is your response? This is another energy of the fiery nature of giving off the response of frustration. It's almost like you take things that maybe social media, or you say things out loud, being very blunt and kind of very harsh with that particular person, almost like stay the F away from me, those kind of things, being real harsh. And you could be very frustrated with them. It could be because of your own energy right now of not wanting to be bothered, or the fact that there are two people that are kind of at you in some way and you don't want to be bothered. So some of you, as you might be very frustrated with somebody, to the extreme. It's almost like a tower kind of thing going on, and you might understand what that is for you. So could be with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. Now, what is your advice for Virgo? Your advice is to try to be clear of that energy, but when it's showing up, it's very tense. So what is your advice for Virgo? So it tells you that you maybe jump into conclusions, especially when you're frustrated with somebody. You make a certain choice or decision with the knee-jerk reaction, but try not to allow your own worries and fears to get the better of you. All right. So let's see, what is the outcome for Virgo? The outcome for Virgo for July 19th. And it's almost like you say, if you go to see somebody, you're around with somebody, you could be working with that particular person, the energy is kind of just lingering around, so you're kind of drained emotionally, and then you're at home. You're going back home either with a spouse, by yourself, or just to kind of replenish your energy. So there could be some mild heartbreak, but just focusing on the home and your comfort zone. All right. Clarify the Knight of Cups for Virgo. Hold on. Clarify the Knight of Cups. So it could be a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but that person may be very emotional, overly emotional, causes you to respond in that way. Whoever you might be around, there's some friction there. You might even dream about someone that you have dealt with for some time, and it could be just energetically, because you're tied together with somebody. It could have you have nightmares, and older memories could come up, and it could affect you in some way. So just be careful about that. All right. I don't always say that when these combinations come out, so that might be important for some of you. All right. Clarify these Seven of Cups in reverse for Virgo. Yes, death is here, and that's what it seems like. Some of you are reminiscing about somebody from your past, and that person might even reach out to you, and it could cause an effect with your current or potential love interest or romantic partner for some. Now remember, it doesn't have to be these people, but I feel 1, 2, 3. You have 3 people showing up here. 3 people that you could be dealing with. 2 people primary, but someone specific, a romantic partner. Some of you are trying to really decide what you want, so it does take you going through a death process, I feel, and being able to move on from somebody. And I want to see something else one more time. Whoa. Okay, that just flipped out. Working together as a team, as a unit, going through some kind of separation, especially where you are mourning somebody or the loss of someone. It could be a child, it could be a spouse, a partner, but you're trying to find ways to be stronger independently right now, and that's why the Three of Pentacles is showing up for some. But I feel like that's part of you reaching a decision to move on from some. Others of you are facing like a fear. Illusions are popping up, and you feel like things are over. You two are never going to come back together, and that's how your partner might be feeling as well. But you're still going through that process of facing those fears. So Jupiter is in Scorpio. Jupiter is, I believe, one of your ruling planets, and I feel like the Death card is showing up as well with that particular energy. It is direct in Scorpio, so the Death card is Scorpio. So think about those things, the fears that we might face and give into. Neptune is retrograde, so just keep that in mind. All right. So is the planet Mars. Intimacy, blocked intimacy, a lot of stress energetically. So messages for Virgo for July 19th. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. When you feel like you want to give up on somebody, when you feel like and know that you have given up on something, where you need to let it go, going through that process, when the right time is for you to heal and remove your energy when it comes to being connected with someone else, that time will reveal itself. So don't force the process. Try not to allow someone to force you, because it's going to always cause this, so be careful, about that. So that's your reading. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website, psychicloveheals.com, to schedule something for you. Have a good one.